Hello wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. This is Biafra Discourse and I welcome you on today's program. I am still Asuchido Peters, your host. Today we are going to be talking about important issue bordering around security, which is the primary responsibility of every government and the concern of every human. The security of lives and property is not solely the responsibility of government. That's why you have what they call self-defense. That's why you have right to protect yourself from any aggression. But we're going to look in depth with the issue of Nigeria. And don't forget, Biafrans are still Nigerians as far as we are concerned at this contemporary time. Biafrans are still Nigerians. They are still entrapped within the Nigerian geographical description and under its sovereignty. Likewise, the Ududuwas and the Arewas, that is the truth. Now, we are going to highlight the issue of insecurity in Nigeria. It is no longer a news that Nigeria have been facing serious security challenges. It has gone out of hand, that it has come to the point that the people have lost complete hope of the government. The central government have failed, and that's why even the National Assembly are even calling the president to dissolve his national security architecture by sacking the service chiefs. Okay, then and all the politics that is being played, okay, with regarding the issue of security. But ultimately, lives are being lost. Now, each of the regions in Nigeria have its own security challenges peculiar to them. But the boiling point is the north. The west is having their own share. The east, when I call east, I mean the southeastern part of Nigeria, including the where they call south, but it's supposed to be south and the eastern part of Nigeria. Now, the old eastern region. The greatest security challenge that is being faced in this part of the world, that is the eastern region, the old eastern region, the southeast and the south-south, as they contemporarily call it in Nigeria, is the issue of headers. If you can remember, sometime we advocated for a million-man march for the signing in of anti-open grazing bill, that our farmers are no longer able to go to work, that our farm is being decimated, cash crop destroyed, women raped, farmers killed brutally. It is happening every day. We are witnessing it. We have been shouting, but the government of the eastern region gave it deaf ears. Why? Because of what I call the carrot of 2023 presidency, which is a total mirage as long as I'm concerned. They are just playing the politics of their personal interests as against the interests of their own people and their primary responsibility, which is the safety of life and property. Now, due to these security challenges, now let me start with the north. The north have already established a well-detailed security architecture. Regionally, they call it Hizbah Police, which is hinged on their Islamic law and ratified by all 12 governors of the north. Oh yes, and it's I'll call lawful. They have ratified it. It is their political class in government that gave the assent and approved for that regional defense line or policing or security architecture. Coming down west, the west recently set up what they call a Metekun, and the caliphate of the north, as usual, raised their eyebrow. The politicians, especially the governors of the west, came together and ratified it and made it a law to protect their land, especially as it boils down on open grazing, because that is the boiling point, that is the channel, that is the gate that was thrown wide open, that gave armed headers access to ransack, destroy, maim, kill villagers. So many communities have been decimated by armed headers. That is the truth. There's no missing word about it. And the Western governors and their political class came together and enacted it and made it a state law, which means Amatekun started operating lawfully. Coming down east, where you call it east, call south east or south south, whatever you call it, the governors started playing games, politics, trying to satisfy whatever political agenda they have, which I ultimately call being political slaves to the caliphate. Instead of boldly setting up, because we called for regional security, if truly Nigeria is a federation, the units should have their security architecture, which is one of the reasons why we're calling for restructuring of Nigeria back to regional government. And it's even part of our demand when we started first to push for a 1 million man march to sign into law anti-open grazing bill and setting up regional security to safeguard our forest, precisely to ensure that our farmers go to farm and without being raped, without being killed, without being decimated, their cash crop not being destroyed and fed to cows and other livestock. Then, when we for 1 million man march to pressure the government to sign it into law and set up security architecture that will enforce that bill into law, they refused. They played deaf ear. Why is why we are here. Why did they refuse? I, in my opinion, have continued to say it is because of their personal interest of the carrot of 2023 presidency, which I say it's a mirage. And they have continued to play the politics of slavery to their masters, because I don't see the reason why, if they say it in the constitution, is it not the same constitution the north and the west are still using? Yet they did the needful by setting up their regional security. What stops the southeast from setting up theirs? For what purpose? They are playing second fiddle to the politicians of the north, especially. Today, we have seen the movement and the setup of what they call Eastern Security Network by Nnamdi Kanu IPOB. Since ever it was announced on 12th, there had been a whole lot of uproar. Some people condemn it, some people criticize it, some people say it's a call for anarchy, some people had their own concern, but many people, especially IPOB members and their enthusiasts and supporters, said it is a job well done. Because what the Eastern governors refused to do to protect their people, IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu boldly stepped in to set it up. Now we're going to look into the concerns raised and in what way should it be ratified so that the lives of these gallant men that we've seen so far, the videos are out there. I don't have the video handy to bring it to you, but the videos are out there for you to see. Okay, so why is it that the governors of the Eastern region refuse to set up their regional security outfit? Now that IPOB have set up the regional security, will they accept it and ratify it and bring it in and make it a law so that they can operate officially like their counterparts on the north and from the west? Now, if that will not happen, which I know vividly they are going to kick against it, in fact they're already kicking against it, there is every tendency that they might even work with the Nigerian central government to put a stop or disband the security network set up by IPOB. And not just IPOB, don't forget that even MASOB have their own security outfit. Although MASOB security outfit had not come out to detail what purpose they are serving. But the one set up by IPOB was, clearly stated that it is to safeguard the forest, the farm, and ward off marauders who are causing and wreaking havoc in our farmlands. So their own purpose was clearly stated. Now, the issue now boils down on, is it lawful? Will the law of self-defense apply here? Or should it be enacted, accepted, and promoted to be a state law so that they can operate legally? If that is not the case, how are we going to go around it? Because of the concern, those of you who understand this proverb will understand it. The position of eagle is not well accepted by the kites. You have to apply wisdom, especially when it has to do with the eastern region and the issue of security. How are we going to go around it? If, for sure, because this platform we have been consistent, and kept saying that we have the worst political class. There is every tendency that they are not going to accept this security outfit set up by IPOB. Okay? Now, if it is certain, which is my own opinion though, I might be wrong, maybe tomorrow they might embrace it. Fine. If they do, good for everybody. But if they don't, it still boils down on what I've been saying and consolidate to confirm that what we've been saying, that our political class from the eastern region are the worst of it. Yes, I kept saying it. Okay? And the only way the eastern people would be able to push their aspiration and get hold of their future by themselves is by having an overhaul of the political structure in eastern region. Overhaul. Flush these people out. Nobody should tell us or keep telling you that it is not possible they are going to rig election. What we have as the people, we have what it takes to set up a new political structure where you have men and women who are bold enough to push your aspiration into government and do the needful. For instance, what we are seeing today is because of their failure to set up their regional. That's why somebody has to take the bull by the horn to do the needful. Fine. Now that you have done it, will it be accepted? If it weren't accepted, then that is where the big problem lies. We don't want our homeland to be turned into a battlefield. Enough of what is happening in the north. Let me tell you, many of our people are at the receiving end of what is happening in the north. We don't want our homeland to be turned into a war zone. The relative peace that we have been able to put together in Igbo land, in Ijo land, in Anang, in all the eastern or the south areas, let us maintain it to a certain level and see how we can internally solve other little problems. But we would not like our homeland to be turned into a war zone, because once these people in government who are anti the aspiration of the people, which is freedom, economic freedom, social freedom, political freedom, who do not represent the aspiration of the people, rather they represent their own personal interest in government, the only way to go around it is to overhaul the political structure through political process. And that is what we are advocating on this platform. From what we have seen so far, there is no man born of a woman that can stop the people from having their own, who represent their aspiration to becoming their governors, their senators, and their political representatives at all levels. There is nobody that can stop them. If they say this is what they want. Okay, so today we are now on the crossroad. The Eastern governors, are they ready to accept the Eastern security network set up by IPOB? If they don't, what will be the consequences? But from the people's perspective, I will give my opinion and open up the phone lines. That if the people can organize themselves, we organize ourselves, because I'm part of the people. Because they don't, these people on the other side, they don't like this platform. They have told me categorically that this platform is really messing them up. No problem. That is what it's supposed to be. But if the people, because my concern is the people, if the people are able to organize themselves and determine that we are going to get the people that represent our aspiration, the people who will be bold, if it is signing anti-open grazing bill, they will do it. If it is setting up regional government, they will sign it. If it is building an economic network that will empower our teeming youths into active production, that will enhance the economic development of our homeland, they will do it. But these guys are not ready to do all that. All right? Now, if the people have their own people who will go in and do it, the more the better. We will not be on the crossroad. We will not have our boys, gallant men and women who have devoted their time say, oh, since the government doesn't want to protect our land, let us all come together and protect our land. But we must trade carefully. What should we do? Now, you have heard it so far. I am opening up the lines. The number to call is +234 8104 533. Once you open up, once you call, please go straight to the point. We are not here to incite the public. We are here to bring in logical reasoning without sentiment or even propaganda. We are here to dissect these issues so that our people will tread carefully. And I must advise that what has been shown is good enough, and it has sent the right message to whomever is being meant for. I think it is time for our people to, play down on all of these things, because security matter no be for social media that they do am. Na me talk am. Security issue no be for public. Because some people have called me, why don't you promote it? Am I promoting it? Is it a business? Am I promoting security issue? Is it are we advertising a war? Are we advertising for what purpose should we be promoting it? Security issue is something that is done in a discreet way. So I have made my point, and I think calls are already coming in. You can call in +234 810420. You can call in 0810 4545 533. The lines are open to take your calls. You can also drop your comments. We will be able to read it to the listening audience. All right. So use the dial call. You can call the direct line, or you can call through WhatsApp. All of them are going. All of them are all going. Now let's see what we've got at this side. We are here, we are live. What we're talking about is why Eastern governors failed to set up regional government. That is what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. And when we start getting the feeds for live chats, your comments, we will be taking them one after the other. Just take the caller. Hello, your name and where you're calling from. Please, straight on point and be brief.
Hello, my name is Doris, and I'm calling from my island.
Hello, we can't hear you properly.
Okay, my name is Doris.
Can you raise your volume? We can't hear you properly, Doris. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I said my name is Doris, and I'm calling from Ireland.
Okay, Doris calling from Ireland. Go ahead.
Yeah, mine is just a short word, to say concerning the security. right now in Nigeria, mostly in our side, in south side and east side. So the security, whatever they just formed right now by the IPOB, I feel that the government, they have to like give them a hand. They should support them, because these are not for election or all about them. It's about the masses right now. It's the security, because they have been delayed all along. Since the Omoteco, like the Yoruba, they do their own ever since. We've been waiting for them. No one pick up. They never pick up. Now, the IPOB, they support them. They're supposed to support the IPOB back and give them a support. No excuse on this time. No excuse. This about everybody. This about the security. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Doris from Ireland. Thank you for your call submission. The numbers to call still remain 08104545533. If you're calling from outside the country, you call with the international dialing code +234 to make your contribution. Don't forget, this is BVI Channel 1 and we are still live, and we're talking about why Eastern governors failed to set up regional security. We're talking about that, and we got a call from Doris, who is advocating that the governors should ratify and see how they can encourage and support that move by IPOB. Thank you very much, Doris, for calling. We're still waiting for other callers to call in. If you're forgetting the numbers to call, the numbers are just quite simple. It's right there on top of the screen. +234 810 533. Let's take another caller from London, from the United Kingdom.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Stacy.
Your name is what?
Stacy.
Well, let's get your name properly.
Calling from the UK.
Your name is what?
Stacy.
David.
Stacy from UK.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you, my brother, for what you're doing. Very commendable. Our God will bless Martin Nadikano and all the old people in the forefront of this restoration of Biafra. These our leaders fail to protect us. Are they waiting for us to be slaughtered like sheep before they can form their own security outfit? Somebody has come up to do it. Why don't they support it? Whether they like it or not, it has come to stay. It is divine. Please let Nnamdi Kanu go ahead, and may God continue to protect them and strengthen them in Jesus' name.
Then we are asking a question. Can you answer the question? Why do you think that the governors did fail to set up the security outfit? And now that it has been set up by IPOB, do you think that they are going to ratify it, and what will be the consequences for that?
They need to support it.
You say? I can't get you properly. You say what?
Yes, they need to support it. It has come to stay.
Okay, they need to support it.
Yes.
What if they don't? Because over the years they have never supported anything from IPOB and other pro-Biafra groups.
Because whether they support it or not, it has come to stay because it is divine.
But what will be the consequence? Don't you think there will be consequences for that? Are you concerned about it?
This time around, it is a different ballgame. This thing is divine, it's spiritual, it has come to stay.
All right, thank you very much. She said they should support it, but if they don't, it has come to stay, and it is a divine mandate. All right, thank you for calling. Let's have other callers. Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, good evening.
I hardly hear people. I don't know what's wrong with our network. What's wrong? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chid. I'm calling from Holland.
Okay, calling from Holland. Go ahead with your submission.
Yeah. Let for me alone. I hope, but I don't see the possibility. Our governors supposed to back this security, but I don't see it coming. Why I say this? You, Shinedu, have been talking about open grazing bill to sign it into law for how many months now? And nothing has been done about it. Since the day the sitting governor made it open that if Mietiala kills somebody, they will pay the fine the 500,000. What a shit! What a shame! What a shame! That was the day I concluded that what we have in the Southeast are obedient fools, sophisticated morons. These people, they don't care about anybody. This is what they have not been able to do for how many months now? This guy just set up security distance, and he made it clear that this is not army of Biafra. It is just to secure our butchers so that our mothers can be able to go to the farm. But believe me, they are coming to attack him. They will not backing up. They won't, because of the agreement between them and their slave masters and what do they call it? The Northerners. There's a video trending online about Chitima warning Owazirike. I don't want to go into that rubbish anyway. But this is what is happening in Igbo land. Only in Igbo land, we are our own problem. We are our own problem. We dig our own grave. Even if somebody from outside is coming to save us, we even attack the person and push him back and choose to die. Only in Igbo land.
So, do you think that there could be consequences, just like you pointed out? That if it is not accepted by the governors, which we know that they will not accept?
Honestly, it will result to another thing.
So, would that be acceptable by you?
Left for me alone, there's no going back. There is no going back. As long as the security is concerned, I'm behind them. There's no going back, whether they like it or not.
Because
has come to stay.
We have had the concern of even other Biafran groups are kicking against it. Even those that have their own security network are also kicking against it. Which we are. That is why we've been talking about unity. And now the unity is not there. Now even some pro-Biafran groups are kicking against it. And now from internal we are even fighting ourselves. How much more the Nigerian security?
We are saying the same thing. We are saying the same thing now. Because
now,
for a long period of time, you have been campaigning of this anti-open grazing bill. They refuse to do anything about it. They refuse to set up security outfit. Now that this guy has set up a security outfit, I had Okowa of yesterday talking about security outfit. I heard of it as of yesterday talking about security system. What rubbish! What rubbish! For how many months? People have been dying. They have been killing people. They did nothing. This completely sabo. This is what they call saboteur.
So you can agree with me also that there is strong responsibility carried by the governors, which they failed to do. Now, do you believe that if we have the right kind of people who believe in what our people believe in, that these things will be happening this way?
I agree with you, but as it is now, you see it yourself. The Ohanese, youth wing and old wing, you see what is coming out from their mouth. So who are the youth now to come together to fight this people?
Okay. All right, brother. Thank you very much for your submission. Let us allow other callers to come in. Thank you so much for your submission. Thank you. Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please. Your volume, please.
Okay, Emeka is my name. I'm calling from Lagos.
Your name again?
Emeka is my name.
Emeka calling from Lagos. All right, fire on, be fast. You have 2 minutes.
All right. The question is, why is it that the Eastern governors don't want to form security outfit? Well, that got to prove to everybody who they are loyal to. They are not working for the Easterners. Rather, they are working for whoever that put them in power. That is the answer to that question. Don't need to go too far from that. But as per the one that IPOB has formed, my own advice that they let every true Easterner or every Biafran support it, because if you are looking for our leaders, our so-called governors to support it, they are not going to support it because they've never supported us anyway. So it is the masses that is going to make it work. We shouldn't depend on them. That is my own submission to that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your submission. Thank you so much. Callers are just calling in. Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm calling from.
Can you tune down the volume of your listening device, because I can hear myself.
Okay.
Turn it down, please. Sorry about that. You can call back. This is BVI Channel 1 and we are still live. Many calls are coming in. If you want to be part of this program to make your submission, call +234-810-454-5533 and be very brief at that. Hello, who is on the line? Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah. My name is Obiora.
Obiora, can you please help us turn down the volume of your listening device, please? Please, if you are calling, turn down the volume of your listening device. I'm sorry about that. We have to take another call. Please, if you are calling, turn down the volume of your listening device. Hello? 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 The person calling from Germany. Hello, your name and where you calling from? In Germany.
Hello.
Your name and where you're calling from. Let's get your opinion very quickly.
Okay, my name is Austin. I'm calling from Berlin, Germany. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, your name. We can't hear you properly.
Okay, my name is Austin. I'm calling from Berlin, Germany.
Sorry, you say your name is what?
My name is Austin.
Okay, go ahead with your submission.
Yeah. Chinedu, first of all, I just want to thank you for not giving up on us. You know, despite all the challenges you have been facing, you still, continue your good works. And I just want to say a big thank you to you first. And then secondly, we all know the answer to our questions. The Eastern governors. The question we have to ask ourselves is very clear.
I'm struggling to get your opinion. Honestly, I'm struggling to get your opinion.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me clearly? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So the first question we need to ask ourselves is, who elected these people as governors? So we all understand how the system works. Somebody goes to Abuja, do a stage dancing, and then probably they will engage the person to swear and vote, to do their bidding, and then they will now put the person to be the governor. So we know there is no proper election. The people are not truly represented. So the people are saying something else. The governors, they have their own personal interest. that's why they cannot stick up the issue of security in the East. None of them will stand to say a word because they are not there by the will of the people. And we know that the people, we the people are the government.
Does it mean, sir, let me cut you in. Does it mean that the people of the West elected their leaders? That's why they were able to reflect their position by setting up Amatekun, and that of the North who have been always playing the politics of their own people. Does it mean that those areas, their people are the ones that elected their leaders, and it is the other way around from the East?
But the question is the West of Amatekun, what is their position? Right now, the situation in the West is still ongoing, and this Amatekun is not allowed to carry guns. No, they are not licensed to carry guns. So how can you confront the issue of security with an empty hand? It's highly impossible. So do you understand? So the game in the West, they are just missing. It's a game altogether. They are there, but they're actually not very effective.
Good. All right. You have made a very, very valid point. Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, we are still taking calls. More calls are coming in, but we're just going to be taking them one after the other. Hello, your name and where you're calling from? Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Francesca, and I'm calling from the United States.
Francesca, go ahead with your submission, please.
Okay, I think the question is the question, what is the question again? Why should the governor...
Why is it that the governors of the East failed to set up regional security, considering the insecurity rampaging or, across Nigeria?
Okay, why I think they have failed to try to bring security to their people is because they are stooges from the government, the Fulani Caliphate itself. They are being placed there as governors by the Fulani Caliphate. That is why they have been doing all the bidding they have been doing to their people who thought they elected them but never elected them. They were tricked into accepting them. They have only been working for the Fulani Caliphate. They have not cared for their people. They should forget about bringing any security of their own because it's too late. Why should they be talking about security now? Even they've never talked about it. Let them go and secure the roads. If they want to bring something good for their people, look at all the potholes. People are dying from accidents, erosion. Things are happening. They aren't doing anything. They should go there, secure the roads, do other stuff, create jobs for the poor masses. Create jobs. They have failed. They have failed in every aspect of governing area that has been handed to them. As people who should care for their people, they have not cared one bit. Because Nnamdi Kanu now has been bold enough, that man cares for his people. He cares about life. He knows what is coming ahead in the future. They can say all they want to say, but he has gone ahead of them because he knows they would never do it. Why do they now want to do it? Why do they want to do it? Because they've been shamed into it.
Francisca, do you have concerns about it triggering another security issue? Does the Nigerian government conniving with the same governors to
Sorry?
Do you have concerns regarding the implication of setting up such security without the government backing? Do you have concerns about that?
No, I don't. Why should I? I'll tell you what.
You don't have concern that the government might decide or are already doing that already, trying to nose around to see how they can dismantle that security outfit, which might result to open confrontation. Do you have any concern about that?
Well, they can't. We don't need their backing. We need the backing of the poor masses. We need the backing of the people, the populace.
I don't think
These
you
are
understand the
people who need
question.
the
I said,
security.
I don't think you understand the question, Francisca. I said, do you have concerns that the government, through the Eastern governors, clamping down on this security setup for the purpose of safeguarding our forests, which do not have their consent? Do you have concerns that this might trigger serious security challenges or chaos in our homeland? Do you have that concern that even innocent people or people who do not have any relation or anything to do with the security issue would now become victims of this whole thing? Do you have any concern that this might trigger crisis?
Well, unfortunately, knowing the country, what that country is, the country where we all come from, unfortunately, such concerns are there. Why are they there? Because they never wanted any good thing for us anyway. Now we have the Mieti Allah. Did they get backing from the government to carry arms? Now I want to ask a question also. We have the headsmen. These headsmen, 17, 16, 14, 15 years old.
They all carry arms, heavily armed.
Carrying arms around the country, in the marketplace, open place. I don't care, everywhere you see them. The army sees them, the policemen sees them and wave them on. Everybody's Dankadede, and they keep going. Do they have consent from the government to carry arms? That is the question. The answer is no. How about the terrorists? I mean, a lot of things going on, and these people means evil. They leave their own territory, they come to the east to torment our people, rape our mothers and our sisters, and you want to tell me my brothers, I mean, those ones that are courageous, not like the useless governors that we have there, our brothers that are courageous, raise up to get up and say, no, enough is enough, we have to protect our mothers.
So this is a matter of self-defense. This is a matter of self-defense.
Yes, it's self-defense.
All right, thank you very much. You have made that point very clear, and I believe everyone listening have got that point. Thank you so much, Francisca, for calling in. We have many other callers calling in. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Hello. Yeah, my name is Jobo. I'm calling from Holland.
Wait, you are for calling from Holland. Go ahead with the submission. You know the discussion. Fire on. Be brief, please.
Hello.
Go on.
I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just following what you're asking, question you're asking. I just want to use this opportunity to still make a comment or contribute to the, or say my own opinion anyway. But to start with, it's a very big shameful thing to all the southern governors. I don't think
My people, we lost our power. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. You know where we are broadcasting from. Please stay tuned. Don't go away. We will bring the power back again and we will still continue on this program. Stay tuned, my people. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. But no AC. Wano esika, le ta wano ya wano. Nje mi mela wano ka. Na ni wano esi. Ah. Go. Sorry about that. We'll be right back again. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Now we are back again. This is BVI Channel 1. We are still on the program. The program Biafra Discuss, where we are trying to dissect the issue of security, regional security, why Eastern governors failed to set up regional security, and we're still taking calls. Hello?
Hello?
Your name and where you're calling from, please?
Hello? Yes, my name is from the United States.
Sorry, you're calling from where?
And your question, I'm calling from the United States.
All right, go ahead.
US, America.
Go ahead.
Okay, my take there is we don't have any governors right now because they don't care for the security of the people. People are dying every day. What have they done? They are right, and the people have taken their security in their hand, led by to the glory of God by our son Nnamdi Kanu. So I think they should give support to our security outfits to protect our people. They cannot do otherwise. People will not listen to them, no matter what they do, so that they are compromised. So we need. Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yes. So we support the ESN, the Eastern Security outfit. We support it. And if they don't want it, they know that they are looking for trouble from the people they are governing. They don't even know what governance is all about. Our people are dying by the day. Look at the Yorubas. They have their motive. And I think their motive is the joke anyway, but to the glory of God, they have it. The Mietiama is there. The Fulani, whatever they call themselves, are there, terrorizing people. Are we going to fold our hands and wait for them to come and kill us? So I think it should be given ESN should be given a support. We should support ESN and make sure that our people's lives are secure. That is my own take.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear. Let's get another caller. Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please. Hello, your name and where you're calling from. We can't hear you.
Hello?
Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello? Yeah, hello, good evening.
Go ahead. Your name and where you're calling from, please. I'm sorry, we got to take another caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is John Stevie. I'm calling from Italy.
All right, go ahead, my brother. What's your submission?
I'm calling from. Okay, but the security that NRD Kanu set up is very nice, because all those our governor, all of them, they don't want to set any security for us. Me, I'm a Urubu boy. I'm speaking from Urubu, from JC side. All those that security that NRD Kanu set is very nice. Anyone the governor they are planning to set, maybe they want to use it to cause obstruction to those ones that NRD Kanu set already. That means they are looking for trouble.
Okay. And when that trouble happens, who do you think will be victims of that trouble?
Hello?
When that trouble happens, who do you think will be victims of the trouble?
Oh, yeah. All of us, we the masses, we support NRD Kanu. All those Nigerian government, all those politicians, they are working for Fulani people. We are not, we don't have time for them.
Okay.
All of us, we are in support of NRD Kanu.
Now the question from what you said, there will be trouble. I asked, who will be victims of the trouble when it happens?
I said like this security that NRD Kanu set now. If all those governors, if all those
Did you hear my question? Did you hear my question? We've got what your point has been made clear, but you made mention of trouble might come up, and I asked, who do you think will be victims of the trouble that will come up?
It's all those what you call those governments.
All right, thank you very much.
They are looking for the masses. They are looking for the masses trouble.
All right, all right.
They are looking for our trouble.
Good, yeah. Good. All right, thank you very much. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is John Hensley. I'm calling from Sweden.
John calling from Sweden. Go ahead.
My contribution on this topic is I like what Nnamdi Kanu did. All our governors and our leaders in Igbo land, they are betrayers, they are bloodsuckers. They are on ground. See what is happening. Look at around what is happening. Anyone that can tell himself the truth, everything is not going right, and they are seeing it. They are not doing anything. No good road, no school. Every pole, from pillar to pole, in our road, security, extorting money from our people. None of them can come out and say something about it. All of them take moods. They are killing our people. Nobody goes to farm. It's very sad. It's very sad, my brother. Well, my prayer for them is anybody that wish one Nigeria, let everything concerning his family be like one Nigeria.
Now the question, now the concerns raised is the consequences of setting up this security network without the government being part of it. I mean, the Eastern government being part of it, just like the Amotekun. Do you have any reservation about that?
It doesn't matter, my brother. We are not alive. We are not alive before.
What is
the need? They are killing us every day. Nobody talks. So if we want to die, it will consign them now. So no problem. That's why they are shaking. It will consign them now. Nobody is happy. We are dying every day. Nobody talks because it's not their children. Bloodsuckers.
All right, thank you very much. And I believe the government, they are listening and they are hearing it by themselves, the opinion of the people. You know why we're doing this is to get the people who are watching, especially those in authority, to listen to the voice of the people, because this platform, we are the voice of the people. We give the people the voice because you can hear it anywhere. They can give you the opportunity to speak out. They can give you the platform to reach out. Here, we see it, we say it, we damn the consequences. All right? The consequence of speaking the truth. We don't care about it. All right? The most important thing is that let the government understand and hear the feelings of the people. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm Chinedu calling from Malaysia.
All right, go ahead, fire on. What's your take?
Yeah, regarding the topic on ground, I think the security outfit that was set up by our leader Nnamdi Kanu is a successful development. Regarding what may come out of it inside of the governors, I know they will try all means to destabilize it, but I know vividly that before something was set up, we and our leader know what may be the outcome. He knows the kind of leaders we have. So I know plans have been set on ground on how to counter whatever opposition that will come. Because it's very unfortunate. Actually, we see it as a self-defense. To be honest, I have a foreign wife. When I show her this security outfit and the reasons, he's conversant with Nigeria's situation. What he told me is a good thing because we Nigerians, we have seen that our leaders are not working. So we have to defend ourselves.
You have to take your destiny in your hands, and that is it. Thank you very much. It's a case of self-defense now. It is now a case of self-defense. It is no longer the issue of the government supporting it or not. Thank you very much. Hello, your name and where you calling from, please? Hello? Hello? We can't hear you. Sorry about that. Hello, can you speak up? Sorry about that. You may call back. Let's take another caller. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
My name is Okon, and I am an Ibibio-speaking Biafran. I'm calling from Spain.
Go ahead with your submission.
Now, thank you so much. I want to thank you first of all for your service, for what you are doing for us. Now, what I have to say is that whether if the governors of the East or the so-called Ohaneses of the East, whether they accept our security outfit or not, we have come to stay. Because of them, we have been taken for granted for so long. Because of them that have sold us out, we have been a people now without a dignity. The people that's supposed to look onto us, now we are running after them, called the dirty Fulanis from across the borders. Now what I have to say is that the people has stood up to take the power into their hands to save their lives, and somebody like Uvasirike sometimes, they call Uvasirike, come out to say that, hey, sometimes one person or two can be killed. If Uvasirike was killed when he was 20 or 15 years, Uvasirike would not be alive to be
Excuse me, can we do this conversation without calling any particular individual out or any particular section? Labeling them any name. Just go straight to the point and make objectives of contribution.
Okay, sorry. I want to say that I am giving the Most High all the praise and the glory, because what we were looking for in our leaders that we could not have, the Lord has brought it in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
All right.
And today we have a great leader, and we are up on our feet again as the East to stand strong, and our security, Biafra itself, has come to stay. No one will stop it.
Thank you very much. Let's take other callers. We have many people who want to make their submission. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Can you please reduce the volume of your listening device, please, because I can hear myself back. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, we have to let you go. You are still listening to other calls on other conversation from the broadcast. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Izzy. I'm calling from India.
Eze from India, go ahead with your submission. Be brief about that.
I just want to thank you for the job you are doing for we youths, because we know that the youths are the leaders of tomorrow, and I just want to say thank you so much for this wonderful job. And I just want to let the Nigerian youth and the Biafran, everyone to know that this fight is not a childish fight. So we have to be strong. And the Eastern Religion Security, the Maznam Kalo announced is a very good thing, and it's going to help so much. And I want to use the opportunity to tell the government, the Eastern Religion government, the governor, everyone to know that if this security has come to stay, and if they want to accept this security, then we'll give them by force, because we have given them a lot of time to prove themselves to us.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your submission. The government people, they are already hearing the submission made by the people. This is not my opinion. This is the opinion of the people. We are just here to give the people a voice. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello, your name and where are you calling from? You're calling from United Kingdom. Your name?
Hello.
Hello, go ahead. Your name?
Yeah, my name is Frank. Okay.
Go ahead with the submission. You're calling for United Kingdom. Go ahead. We don't have time.
Yeah, I'm calling from Scotland. So my contribution to the Eastern Security Region is yeah, are you hearing me very well?
Go ahead. The world can hear you too. Go ahead. We can hear
has done his best. But the security region has to remain. The so-called the governors we have in Eastern region have messed us up so much. Because we are all in pain. Everyone all over everyone outside of Nigeria today, everyone in Nigeria, whatever outside that country today,
sorry, we can't hear you anymore. Might have to call back. Our time is running. We might take just 5 calls. Let me just make it 5 calls from now, and we'll call it a day, and we'll resume back probably next week. And next week will be Christmas. Wow. I bet we'll be right here. Hello. Where are you calling from? You're calling from United Kingdom. Your name and where you calling from? Can you hear me?
Yeah, my name is Cecilia. I'm calling from London. I'm from Akbo, and I'm an old man of over 70. I just want to throw my voice as an elderly person. We know we have failed these young ones. We have really failed them. The elders, especially the Igbo people, wherever, I'm part of it anyway, they should handle this thing very carefully. Because for these young boys to have built this security network in Nigeria, when they had their uniform, their training, their AK-45, and nobody knew about it. I'm telling you, my brother, these children, they are 12 miles. No. So please, we don't want another war in Nigeria. They should handle this thing carefully. They should not have prepared.
Although we hardly hear what you're saying, but I think you've made your point. That's horrible network. But we'll take another caller. Hello. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Be very brief.
Good evening. This is Chibike calling.
Chibike, go ahead. We can't hear you, Chibike.
Make up.
Hello, Chibike. Yeah, go ahead.
There's the last video you made about people trying to force toward. I know that you will make this a
a topic of discussion. So, and it's very, very interesting that you make it a topic of discussion. See, my own opinion here is that this Eastern Security Network launched by Nnamdi, what our governors and we as a people, and people like you, what we need to do now is to force the House of Assembly to do the needful. It doesn't matter if they were consulted or not. As you can see, those people are very, very reluctant on this issue. Amotekun was launched before they get the legal backing. Now, what we have to do is to find a way legal backing on this issue. And I did not see anything wrong with it on this. Now, if we can approach the Houses of Assembly, and if they now reject our request as the people, we can now say no problem. But we cannot just leave approaching them, though we have launched it already.
All
and
right.
Them themselves, those governors, they need to make sure that they adopt this. If contribute to have a stake in it so that they will be able to provide the rules of engagement for.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. Let's take another caller. Thank you very much. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from, please?
I am coming from US.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Your name
good
and
afternoon.
your name?
My name is Mrs. Seriata. I'm from US. So my little advice I want to contribute is that please, you guys, demand a great thing. Number of people that are employed now as a security people, they should master them very well. You know that Nigeria can do some kind of funny things. Those people that come in, they should check them very well, take their phone from them, know the kind of crowd they be, employ all these Fulani people, and I will shout them, please. That's just my advice, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Hello.
Thank you very much for your advice. It's well taken, and I believe the world can hear you. We'll be wrapping up any moment from now, but we still want to take some few more calls so as to get every one of you to make your submission. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Ahmed. I'm calling from Lagos.
Go ahead. At least let's get some calls from Nigeria.
Yeah, Chinedu, I'm very, very happy what you are doing. You have been pushing this thing all this while that the State House Assembly should do the needful. To do it. But now that it has come to this point, the last caller is saying that we should now move them and make sure they have the law backing it up. Because we need it to be saved. So I don't think there's anything wrong. You have been doing it, you have been pushing, you have been calling for the House of Assembly to do something and they refuse. Now that it has come to this point, please, that something should happen. Let's push and make sure that they have legal backing.
All right, thank you so much.
From any other person.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. But before I let you go, do you have any concern if they refuse? Because definitely these politicians, you know how they behave. They will still try to kick against it. When they do,
yes, if they refuse, we ignore them.
And the consequences of having a clash. All right, I think we've lost that call. Let's take another caller very briefly. We'll be ending this program any moment from now, but calls are bubbling in. We just try to take as much people as possible because we lost some time during the time when the power got off. I appreciate every one of you who have joined in this program, and I must tell you that we appreciate you. You have made wonderful submission, and the world have heard you, especially the politicians from the East, those that are needed to do the needful. Hello?
Hello, Chinedu, how are you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Fabian, calling from Lagos.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to actually commend this great move. that Nnamdi carried out, and the whole Eastern security outfit as a whole. One thing I want the governors to do is that they should cooperate with him, because the rate of killing in Biafra land is much. So let them. I think we have to also solidify, because for this to be so much effective, there must be legal backing. So the governor should come down on their high horses and come down. Let them please cooperate, so that we chase terrorism out of our land. They should cooperate with him. If there's any need, let's then cooperate with him, please. That's what I need, because there must be security.
They are listening.
If there are no security,
they are listening. I must tell you, they are all listening. They assign their different media aides to listen to anytime we are on air.
They should please cooperate. They should please cooperate. Yes, they should please cooperate, and let there be legal backing. Thank you very much. They should please cooperate. That's what I was soliciting from them. Please.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're going to take some few more calls, then we'll call it a day. So many people are calling in. In fact, this phone may get busted just because of calls. But we just want to give many people, as much as possible, their voice to be heard. Hello, I think you are calling back again.
Yes, I call back again. Yeah, I just want to tell the elders, they should not look down on this youth. They should not make the mistake. Because this youth are saying, this sophisticated weapon that they have, you know the country that is backing them up, they should be careful. These children are ready for war.
All right.
They are.
Okay, ma. Please, we have to take other callers. I think we've taken you before. We have to take other callers. Hello. If we can't hear you, end it. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry about that. You are busy listening to the program, but we are here waiting to hear your submission. And my people, this is where we call it a day. Honestly speaking, it is a pleasure serving you guys and giving you the opportunity to air your opinion and let these people in government hear the voice of the people. Because BVI Channel 1, we are the voice of the people. This might be the last call we're going to take for today. A lot of calls are coming in. Hello, you have 30 seconds to make your submission, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, hello, my name is Christian. I'm calling from Germany. Yeah, my contribution is, I think in Nigeria, all Nigeria are one, and we are fighting for our freedom. Now, we have a governor that we're supposed to speak on behalf of us, but they are not doing it. Security is a very issue in East, not just East, but all Biafra land. We have security issues. Now, for a long time ago, we are waiting for our governors to act on behalf of our mother, our father, the children, and the rest of them, but they are not doing anything. We are dying in our numbers. We are dying every day. They are watching us, watching our mother, our father dying. They did not do anything. And one person stand up for the whole person. I think they're supposed to support this person, but they refuse to do that. Rather, they want to support the Hausa Fulani because of their opinions. We are not living any longer. We already died. So whatever happened now,
would you agree?
We can face it.
Will you agree or support any move to get rid of these kind of politicians in our homeland from ascending to political positions?
Yeah, how can we do that?
The way we can is just right the way we have set up and taken the security issues by our hand.
The federal government.
Don't forget that the federal government, it is not the Fulani people that are conducting the election in the East. Don't forget it is your brothers and your sisters that are the umpires of the electoral body in the East. It is still our people that are using to rig the election. That is the truth.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
So, do you think that with the massive support for this
referendum,
with the massive support we are getting,
that is what we need.
With the massive support we are getting, and from what we've seen so far, do you think that the masses can upturn the very few people who are making a mess of their lives? Because we all say that the politicians have failed. You have all said that they are all saboteurs. We have all acknowledged that they are working against the interests of the people. Should the people come together to get rid of them? That is my position. Because we are saying, we are looking at it from the legal framework. It has now come to the point of self-defense. And we know that definitely that these people, we are doing this to protect lives. Don't forget that. We are doing this to protect lives. We are talking about security of our homeland to protect lives. You understand? And not to, undermine lives. Now, what do you think will happen if there is a clash? Or they turn this place into a war zone like what we are seeing in the north?
Yeah, we're almost there. Don't think that we are there in Europe speaking, or maybe we are safe. We are not safe also, because we are contributing a lot in that country. The economy of that country, 40% come from Europe, come from other countries. We also facing what people are facing over there. So in this case, masses has nothing to say now. We have to face it the way it come out.
All right.
Those people are disappointed, so we have to face it.
I believe your point is clear. Your point is quite clear, and the people in government are already listening, and they are getting it straight on from the people. And I believe this might be the last call for today. Please stop calling. Please stop calling. Please stop calling. The calls are coming in. Please, we just have to end it now, and we will reconvene back again. Probably, I don't know if it would happen next week, but let us be hopeful that we are going to be on this platform live on Friday next week. But if it wouldn't happen, I will let you know before time. Let's take another call. That's why I'm just trying to take as much call as possible. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Your name and where you're calling from?
Hello. Yeah, my name is Joy. I'm calling from Germany.
Go ahead, Joy.
Yeah, I'm watching you live here. So I think this Eastern Security Network is the best thing that has happened to the Eastern and Biafran land. Our governors, I think they are very stupid people because not supporting this security, because they were there. All they are interested on is about their pocket, not even about the masses. They are only interested about their pocket. They go to Abuja and share money. All their children, none of them they are in Nigeria. All of them they are in abroad, where the government of abroad, everything in abroad is so nice. Their children are there, and now they are there in Nigeria trying to. They are not. I don't know how to put it. They are very stupid anyway. So I think the best thing that has happened to us is that Eastern Security Network. So if they like it or not, they have no choice than to accept it. That's my contribution to it.
All right. Thank you so much for your submission. Thank you for calling in. Let's take another caller, and this might be the last caller. You're calling in from California, USA. Tell us your name.
My name is Anayo.
Go ahead, Anayo. You're calling from California. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, I want to contribute because I have seen people, I've heard people's opinion about the Eastern Security Network. I sincerely support the idea for the East. That security network, because if you look the situation on ground, you will find out that there's no security or anything the Southeast governors have already prepared for its citizens or its people. So whatever that's going to happen, I don't think it's going to be a new thing, because already this these northerners, these Fulani Mieti have been killing us in our land. So saying that, okay, if anything should happen, what's going to be the consequence? Who's going to be killed or who's going to not be killed? It doesn't really matter. I don't think that should be the question because we're already being killed in our land.
All right.
So we're not going to keep folding our hands and watch these people killing us day by day and expecting us not to, even though our government
they are killing our people every day without any consequences.
Yeah, without doing nothing. I mean, what are they doing? What our leaders in the south is doing? Nothing. They're not doing nothing. They are not doing nothing. So we're not going to keep folding our hands because of their selfish interest, 2023, which they themselves don't even know if they can live to see 2023. So they want to use us as a sacrificial lamb for their selfish interest. So if they happen to become the president of Nigeria come 2023, who then are they going to govern? Are they going to govern dead bodies? Are they going to govern animals? Who are they going to govern? So if you keep putting the question, their opinion, if we keep thinking about the Southeast governor's opinion in this situation, that means we are not going nowhere. They're going to come in and finish all of us.
All right, thank you very much for your submission. Let us take another call up very quickly because there is no time. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, you know, you were trying to ask a question about the consequence before the line went off.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, you yourself, you know that these politicians, they are not with us, and we know that.
Can you turn down the volume of your listening device because I can hear myself?
So, I'm okay now?
Go ahead.
I'm saying that you yourself, you know that these politicians, they are not with us.
Definitely. They are not.
We have to defend ourselves. But we have to call on them. I think by now they are listening to this radio program. And they cannot hide it that they are not listening to it. They have been killing people, no consequences. Look at what Yerima Chetima was saying. Disband this security that what concerns him over it. These security people are not saying they are coming to the north. They are not saying they are going to Yoruba. They said they want to prevent killing in the Biafran land. And what are we supposed to do? Are we happy that people are dying every day? Women are being raped. People cannot go to their farmland freely again. Was it like this before? So solution must be, we need to find solution to all this kind of nonsense.
All right.
Our leaders have to pick up courage. They should forget about it. Okay, is it not coming? Is it Chinedu that is pushing us to do it? So we can now obey Chinedu or not the kind of this youth. Let them forget about it. Anybody can protect anything. So they should support.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's what I want to say.
Thank you. God bless you. That might be the last call we're going to take today. I think we've taken enough. Please, you should stop calling. Stop tempting me to pick your calls. Please, you should stop calling after this one, please. Let us take your opinion very quickly. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, my brother. Good day. I'm George, calling from Brazil.
All right, George from Brazil. Move ahead. Your submission.
Hey, my brother. Thank you for what you have been doing. May God Almighty bless you for your good work. Well, I supported the Service Security Network fully because the Yorubas have Omoteku and the what they call it, the Mietiala have their own security, even have more securities in the north, and they never asked for any legal backup before they launch their own security. So why is it that whatever the eastern people do, it has to be a problem?
No, my brother. Let's put it right. They used their political class to enact and they ratify that their security network, both the Ametekun and that of the Hizba police. All right. So that one is certain. But what we are saying is that if the eastern governors, they are not playing the politics of the interests of the people, but rather for their own personal interest to satisfy their masters from the north.
That is the truth. That is the truth. And also you make a comment. You say that we should remove them or fight them with our population, maybe during the vote. And you know what happened in Imo State? That vote doesn't come to Nigeria. It's the cabals who are, as far as those cabals are there, they have all the authorities in the federal government. It will never happen.
The problem with that, now the problem with that when it comes to that argument of our people not being able to elect our leaders is because of our people's interest. Our people are not interested in anything that has to do with politics and governance. That is the truth. That is the problem.
What happened in Imo State? The people elected Ihedioha and they installed Uzodinma there, and nothing was happening. Nothing happened.
Imo State people did not come out to vote for even Ihedioha. The politicians of Nigeria, irrespective of their political party, they are all the same thing, my brother. They are all playing the politics of interest. You must understand that. Until the people organize themselves and say in mass that we want to eradicate all these people that have smelt or have been partake of the corruption and impunity of Nigeria, until we say no to them, flush them out from power and get the right people who carry the burden and the aspiration of their own people. It doesn't matter whether they are Biafrans or Duduwas or even Arewas. As long as you carry the burden of your own people, you come to the center stage and say, look, listen, this thing you call one Nigeria is not working. Let everybody go on their own ways. But when you have people who want to paddle a failed state, a failed experiment called Nigeria, my brother, as long as you have them from different parts of Nigeria, things will continue to go wrong. And the people will continue to be victims. That is our position. That is our position. It is straight and very clear. So it has nothing to do with Ihedioha, because when you talk about Ihedioha is a one Nigerian politician. That is the truth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is true.
So I think we have to clarify that so we can move on. Go ahead.
PDP, all of them are the same, because it was all these cabals that always installed them there, and if they didn't dance to their tune, they will remove them. That's what you have to know, especially the eastern part. You understand?
Okay, thank you very much, because we just have 3 minutes more to finish this program. Let us take other callers, please. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, your name and where you're calling from. We have just 3 minutes to end this program. Less than 3 minutes to end this program.
Hello, good evening.
Your name and where you're calling from?
I just called last. I'm calling from UK.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was the person that called last. I'm just following up your program. So my own contribution is, if the governors in the southeast or whatever they call themselves, like it or not, the security network is there to stay, to remain. If they bring a plan or whatever to bring a military as usual to kill my people, they will come after them. So the next plan is to shut down all southeastern region. We'll shut down all southeastern region if they bring a military to do anything stupid again concerning the south, the security network region that Mazen Nakano set up, because this is the only way for us to survive, and this is the only way for our family can be able to go to the farm and other places. Because about 2 weeks ago, my own mom told me that a closer friend of hers was raped in the farm, in the center, because I'm from Imo State. So enough is enough, because if they bring anything stupid against this issue, believe me, we in Europe country, all over outside Nigeria, let's put it outside Nigeria, we plan ahead of this blood-sucking governors that we have in that southeastern region, because they are so wicked. They are very, very wicked, because all what we are suffering through here in abroad, they are the cost.
Okay.
They are the cost. Believe me.
Thank you.
We are ready for them. In every meet, if they do anything, we will set up a meeting here. We will set up a meeting, another international meeting that we will set up against them. We will shut down southeastern region.
All right.
Movement will go to southeastern region. No matter the contribution, we will do the contribution, feed the people, we will shut down southeastern region for 3 minutes. This is enough, because they are making me crazy.